Hey, this is Elgin from the Cracktastic Podcast, back with another Motu Monday video here on YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at the Mattel Creations exclusive 4-pack. That's right, it's the 40th anniversary set that was on sale, the summer sale at Mattel Creations, so I picked it up because that's good Elginomics. Alright, we'll take a look at this in just a second. Alright, we're back, and we got the package that was inside another box out of that box. So before we take a look at that box, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Monday for Motu Monday. Be sure to go to our website at www.cracktastic.com. The website's a place to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every other Tuesday. Download wherever you listen to podcasts. Our sponsor, Toy Hacks, at toyhacks.com. Every month we run a caption contest to give away a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks, so be sure you comment so that we can pick you to win that $5 coupon. All you have to do is comment and say something funny in that comment, and we might pick you. So be sure to do that, and you'll get a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. We also have Amazon wish lists on our webpage, so if you felt so generous as to get us something off of that wish list, then we would do a video like this, give you a shout out and say thank you, and show everyone what you got us. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome, of course. So be sure to check that out along with our merch and bios and everything else at www.cracktastic.com. As I stated earlier, this was on Mattel Creations. They were having a summer sale, and this was on sale. So at that price that I picked it up, I felt was reasonable for this set. When this set first came out, it was what I feel priced a little too high, I would imagine, for what they were getting. And I passed on it immediately. It was, I think, originally $150, and it felt like a price gouge, honestly. And for me, it was out of my budget at that time, with it being reduced like 35%. So it was now under $100. I believe it was $93, around that $95 on the site. I felt that was a little bit more for what you're getting per figure. You're getting 4 figures. You're getting roughly, $24 a figure, more or less, with exclusive figures. That felt a little more within our price range, a little more with what a single carded figure should cost on Mattel Creations, and kind of what they are costing currently. So, and this was a year, maybe 2 years ago that this came out. So it was, a lot of that was, it was an easy pass for me the first time. But now opening it up and finally getting it, I'm glad I have it now, but at the price that they originally were offering at, it was too much. And for a lot of the collectors, that is too much. It's something that you have to weigh and balance. Can you afford it? Is it worth the cost as well? So it's a lot of things to take into account. But when it was on sale, I think the sale's over now. It was easy for me to pull the trigger this time and pick this up. So I finally got it here a couple days ago and got it out of the box. So of course the box, this is the 40th anniversary. There's the front cover there. There's the back showing all 4. This is basically the television. If you think of it as a television box set, there's characters from each of the television shows. So you have a Filmation, you have the 90s Space New Adventures, He-Man, Space He-Man, 2000X, and then all the way to the new Netflix show that is already canceled, unfortunately. But that's it right there. Comes in this kind of nice, kind of what most Mattel Creations exclusives should be shipping in, kind of that shipper box. So inside that box, of course, we have another box, basically the box set box, and it's giant. It's like it's basically a TV, a giant. Let me get over a little more. It's a TV. So it's kind of a side view and a back view, going from 1982 to 2022. But this is it's shaped. The inner part is like a TV screen, an old school TV screen where it comes in, and there's like a plastic on there as well. And it's a cool. There's a poster inside there that's the same iridescent as like the Eternia playset poster back there. It's that same kind of iridescent. You can see it there. When the light hits it, it changes colors and everything. Which is, I think it was very cool that they had that. So I'm guessing they did this first, and they're like, "Oh, that's a really good idea," and then they did it for Eternia because this came before that. So it shows each of the He-Men and each of the 4 TV shows as well, and the characters, like the classic Filmation and 2000X and Space He-Man, New Adventures, and then the newer He-Man and the Master Universe as well. So it shows there he is down there with Battle Cat. So it's very cool. And so basically then this just opens up. This comes off. The thing comes out too, which is I wish it didn't do that. Maybe take it off. So there's that. Set this down here. So then you get this. So now you have each of the figures have their own box, almost like a VHS box. If you want to think of it like that. But each one has their own logo and everything. So you have He-Man Through the Ages. Maybe that's what the box set's called, He-Man Through the Ages. Of course, you have Filmation 1 from 83 to 85. New Adventures, just in 1990, only ran 1 season. And then He-Man, and then 2000X, which was from 2002 to 2004. And of course, the newest one from Netflix, 2021 to current, but I believe it ended in 2023. It lasted maybe 3 seasons. 3 streaming seasons, and not like old school television seasons. Anyway, so let's look at the first one. First one, of course, is the Filmation box set. It's down here. Okay. So this is the Filmation version, first one. So I think there was a lot of once again disagreements or critiques of He-Man's face. It's kind of cool. It has like it says Saturday morning. It's the Motu guide instead of TV guide. If you guys remember TV guides. But yeah, it has like 8 a.m. Cringer's Cartoon Corner, Merman's Undersea Adventures, Good Morning Eternia, and then you're Talking with Tila, Snake Men on a Plane, Secret of the Sword TV special, Dino Riders, The Troll Ones, Tales from the Fright Zone. It's just a whole bunch of kind of funny things on different channels that you can go through, which I thought was a kind of nice touch. Oh, I just should say on the box, some of the artwork and words are kind of embossed out, so they have almost like a relief. So it's kind of pops out a little more. So here we go. Here's He-Man. There's Prince Adam. Take it out of the box. And of course you get the 40th anniversary cartoon version of He-Man. So of course we're already getting another cartoon version. You get the back artwork as well. That's glossy with a matte finish on it. Of course, these are the ones where you can actually pull the card off, which I think is very cool. All of these figures come with vac metal weapons, which I thought was awesome. Also one of the other reasons why to pick this up. But yeah, this is probably, at the time, the closest to what they had for a cartoon other than Super 7. Or the classics, I guess. But yeah, like I said, you can take the card off there. And take him out of there. That. And I don't think there's any ties in it. That's good. Popping out there. So yeah, we get a kind of a Giga Chad He-Man with this duck lips and sucked in cheeks. But yeah, they do come with these vac metal weapons, which is awesome. Like, just to have a vac metal power sword, I think it's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. He does come with a Filmation style sheath as well. It's like a hard plastic. But yeah, I mean, be accurate to the cartoon, except for his face looks a little weird. It's exact sucked in cheeks. But yeah, they didn't give him the correct wrist. They have this wrist instead of up. It doesn't. His wrist doesn't go up; it goes sideways. So, of course, incorrect wrist, so he can't actually pull the power sword out, unfortunately. But yeah, that's Filmation style He-Man with his vac metal power sword. No shield and no axe. Probably because they were trying to do Filmation accurate, so they did not include that. So that's up to that's on Mattel Creations for doing that. So we'll stick him back in here. Tuck him back in. And put the card back on. And there he is. Alright, I can stick him back in the box and go on to the next one. Oh my gosh. This thing is just go in there. Alright. Next one is the New Adventures of He-Man. There he is there. Their reboot after the Filmation. And the new logo. Motu Guide. Do they have the same? Is it the same thing every time? No. I was wondering if they just printed the same Motu Guide, TV Guide thing each time. Oh, they have Motu WU Superstars featuring the Buyaka tribe versus the Horde World Order. It's kind of a callback to the WWE Eternia line. Anyway, so this was Space He-Man. I don't have any figures from the New Adventures. I don't really like those figures. I've never really dug them. I know some people do, but Galactic Protector here, what do you call him? So here he is with the card art of 40th anniversary with that new He-Man logo, and there he is there. There's the back artwork as well. Looks very cool. The artwork looks great. All the artwork looks awesome on these. Take that out. There. And this time we get a shield along with his sword. So we get a vac metal shield. Let's get a gold vac metal shield. It's cool. And we get his vac metal sword as well. That's very cool. It's awesome. And then of course we get He-Man with his little ponytail. I do have the Masterverse version of this, but I didn't have a 5.5-inch version. There he is. Looking a little Cody Rhodes-esque. But yeah, just put it there as well. Of course, he doesn't have the correct wrist either. It's fine, I guess. But yeah. There he is. Galactic Protector He-Man with his vac metal sword and shield. Stick him back in here. Stick the shield back in, maybe. There we go. And put the card back on. But yeah, very cool looking card. Yeah, this artwork. The artwork is always done just 10 out of 10, it seems like. This one away. Alright. And then you had another reboot of the Masters of Masters of the Universe. We had the 2000X version. There he is there, making him younger. Here's the back. Saturday morning cartoons. They kind of repeat some of the stuff on here. That's fine. So here we go. We get a 2000X He-Man. Of course, we already had this release out on the standard line. So that came out probably around the same time that this 4-pack came out. So it's the figure is exactly the same, and I only know that because I was just putting away some of my other figures, and this figure was one of them. I was putting on a 2000X Ram tank, battle tank, and I was putting him on that, and I was like, well, let me look at this other thing, and it was exactly the same. There's the back card art, looks awesome. Got that, his picture is glossy and then a matte finish, so it kind of pops out as well in the light. Take that off. These plastic pieces keep falling. So the only really difference with it is that he has vac metal weapons. So you get the vac metal shield, which is very cool. You get... Oh, he's actually in there. It's funny. He is actually tied in there. Wonder why they did that. Wonder why he's so far the only one that's been like tied into the... I don't know why. I don't make the decisions here. Just have to find out. Come on, get out of there. Like everyone else. Okay. Oh, even his feet are in there too. Okay. Here's the figure. So yeah, basically the exact same figure as the standard release. No difference. So. And then, of course, you get an axe. That axe is very cool. 2000X axe. That's pretty sweet. That vac metal, gold and silver vac metal. Awesome. That's awesome. And of course, you get his power sword. Vac metal. Does it open up? So the 2000X power swords, you could open them up. It does not look like they do this with this. So it would have been a prime opportunity for Mattel Creations to create a power sword that opens up. At least mine's way up there. Mine's on the inside the Castle Grayskull. But normally the two parts would open up like that, and then you have like, you know, it was just the way they made them, I guess. But this does not. But you do get 3 cool, very cool weapons. They're all shiny and everything. So, very cool. Alright, let's put this back in here, maybe. And figure. There we go. Got it back in. All right. This back on. All right. And the last one, of course, is the newest show, the He-Man and the Masters Universe one on Netflix. And same Motu guide on the back as well. Of course, you get so the colors of the 2022, 2021 Netflix show. I really like this show. I watched it with Ethan quite a bit. It was very good. So there's those colors. So the figures that originally came out with the show, they were a bit disproportionate. Especially, and this one's tied together too. This guy's got some zip ties on. But I think they fixed it with this this version of it, seemingly. Oh, just his arms. So with the original figures, his torso was huge. Like they just made it so that, and then his head was so tiny, and he had these tiny little legs. They finally made it like proportion to 5.5, which is great. It's awesome that we have this version of it, because I don't think we ever had. So we had a Masterverse version, and now we have this version as well. So I had the ones that came out with the show, all three versions. It's very cool. And yeah, now this head looks the correct proportion. And then he does come with, of course, his power sword with the vac metal blade. That's some cool. And the sword was giant too, which I thought was awesome. That it was, just a giant sword. But yeah, great figure. It's probably this one might be one of my favorite of the four. I think just because it's proportionally accurate now to his body, the rest of his body, and then the giant sword, power sword. Yeah, maybe it is my favorite. I don't know. I feel like it's my favorite one so far. Definitely not the 2000X because I already had that figure. And didn't really have a Space He-Man one. I think probably this one looks the best. I don't know. To me, I think this one's my favorite. Personally. And that's all four of them. He-Man Through the Ages. It's a great set for, if you don't have any of the other figures, it helps fill that void, then that might be good. I do like the poster in the front of the TV screen with the iridescentness to it. That's awesome. I love the newest, the He-Man Master Universe Netflix show version. The Netflix figure was great. The vac metal, all the vac metal weapons are great. Of course, these are all pop and swap figures as well because they're Origins, so you can mix and match all of them. So there's that as well. For the price, the main thing is the price. I feel it was too expensive when it first came out. I think if they would have looked at a $99 box set, I feel like they would have sold out a lot faster. For Mattel Creations, when it goes live, it usually does sell out. And this was over a year and not really selling out. I think there was even articles about they priced it too high. It's like, Motu collectors are saying no to that price, and that's why it didn't sell out. It's finally on sale. So I honestly played the long game to get it, and I think it was worth it in that part. For the reduced price, yes, it's, like I said, under $100, which is what it should have been when it first came out. definitely it's worth it then. 150 is too much. Yeah, it's too much. Says the guy that has Eternity playset behind him. That's too much money. Um, yeah, yeah. For me, it was at that time, it wasn't a good buy. But now at this price, it is a good buy. So, with that being said, I am glad to have it in collection, and I'll try to display them somewhere. I don't know so where I'm displaying it. But anyway, this has been He-Man Through the Ages saying see you later, and I've been saying ciao for now.